The Fallen Idol 落ちた偶像。これまたなんかすごい映画のタイトルみたいな感じですな。なになになになになになになになになになになになになに。あらまああらまあ。あれまあ。これはなかなかにショッキング。
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
The Chevy Style line took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath the Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
さあ、捕まえますかね。I'm the bad guy. Duh.
See you later, fellas. Try not to look too hard.
さあ、バッドガイズを捕まえに行きますよ。
Tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow. I'm just trying to fit in. Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow.
なんか堅物だけど、コールくんって。なんか、こう、愛国心があったりとか、熱いところもあるよな。あれ、本当に。さあ、そして、すぐ向かいと。すぐそこですね。あれか。こっちか。さあ、朝から大変ですな。
Her face looks familiar. Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the two of them still have juice.
有名な方なんだな。
Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend.
あらあら。
Sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid.
あら。
Pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
さあ、こりゃまたとんでもないの来ましたよ。はーい。どうやって下に降りるの僕。僕どうやって下に降りればいいですか？お話も聞きたいけど、これ僕降りたら死ぬ？どうやって降りればいいあっち。なんか降りる場所あるかな？安全に降りれそうな。あ、こっちからかな？いや、安全ではないな、どう見ても。安全に降りる場所はない。なさそう。じゃあ、一旦話聞くか。
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast
You?
of...
I don't like.
おー。そんなこと言わなくても。二流映画女優。大橋かシボレースタイルラインのグライバーと。はい。
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claim that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
本当？覚えてるんじゃない？何その顔。なんか覚えてるでしょ？
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady.
やめてやめて。
Don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
名前ははいかな。うん。
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He's a movie producer.
うんうん。
as for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
プロデューサーはね、お金回りの人だから、やっぱこう、なんていうか、きな臭い感じするよな。こういう事件に関わってるってなると。なんか、えらく強そうな顔してるけど、僕どういう反応すればいいの？疑うっていうか、隠してる様子もないけど。
It's not going to
違
play
うんだ。
that way, Mrs. McAfee. We'll take it from there.
まあまあ、それはね、
Relax, detective. You're not nearly as cute when you're mad.
もうそういう話じゃないから、今。困ったにゃー。どうも
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk.
Hi.
And that isn't even the best part.
はーい。驚きの要素と。はい。そんな。Dear Jesse, please, dear, come home. If you're worried about your father, don't be. Always forgiven. He has a lot temper, and he can be very proud. But you are still his little girl and he loves you. I know he didn't mean those things he said. You're a good, decent girl, dear, and you're not made for Hollywood. I was 15 once myself. I wanted to be just like Clara Bow and wear lovely dresses and kiss handsome men. But once I grew up and married your father, I realized I would never have been happy in that life. You realize it one day too. I'm sure your Aunt Junie is your Aunt Junie, Junie's looking after you, but I can't help worrying. You know what your old mother's like. The world is a very dangerous place for young girls, especially ones with stars in their eyes. Stars are nice to look at, but sometimes they can blind you to what's right in front of your nose. Emma and Molly miss you awfully. Emma's getting so pretty now, and little Molly is bright as a button, just like you were at her age. They need their big sister to look out for them. Dear Jesse, please come back. I'm frightened for you. I can't help feeling something terrible is gonna happen. I cry for you every night. Your loving mother, Camille Hamilton. なるほど。なるほどな。まあちょっと女優志望の女の子に女優良くないよって言ってるママってことね。なるほど。さあ、そしてこれ何？
Torn off. Where did you find them?
本当だ。
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
ちょっと。やめてよ。ワイで話す。
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
何これ？
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
型取りの後。
What's it made from?
は
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
あ。は
So
あ。
we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor.
ええ
Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
なるほど。なんてもので。そんなことを。なるほど。
We should speak to Ballard again. She
あ
might not
あ、
be
これ
telling
で
us
証
the
拠は
whole
もう
story.
全部集まってるんだな。うわー、かわいそうに。
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
ね、本
Must
当
have been
に。
unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
ああ、確かに。逆にね、こう、事故とかの衝撃の時に、こう、なんだろう、こう、強い力を入れてると逆にそれでっていうこともあるもんな。プレートも一応あると。近年のハリウッドでも映画プロデューサーがバカなことして捕まったりしてますけど、本当に。いくらね、自分がお金回りに行ってるからって良くないですね。そういうことは。さあ、 負傷した女性同乗者
What
と
can。you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her.
血縁なのか、
Desperate to break into movies.
単純に
What more can I say?
なんか面倒を見てるのか。何その顔、ちょっと難しいな。でもさっきこの顔で信用しちゃダメだったからな。
How
ダメなんだ。
old is Jessica, Mrs. Ballard?
I couldn't say how old Jessica is. Old enough, sweetheart, as the saying goes.
難しいな、この人。
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
で、これは明らかになんかこう隠してる感じはするけど。
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff.
だ
Why don't you
から
ask
っ
Mark
て、
Bishop which prop house
まあ
he
まあ、
uses?
その、どの工房とかはそれは知らないだろ
Mrs.
うけど。
McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's
Yeah,
best interest if
難しい
you
な、
accompanied
自分も。
Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after. My lawyer and I have talked to the news house.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
いや聞けるかな、話。かわいそうに。若い女の子がこんなのに巻き込まれて。トラウマだろうな。もうハリウッドとか諦めるんじゃないの、こんなのあったら。恐ろしいやー。警察署区隣になってるんだな、病院が。
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room right behind you, Detective.
Is there anything I can do to...
You can't hold me here. No!
Sure.
I don't need to be manhandled by a doctor. I need my
Feeling better
lawyer.
since this morning.
大丈夫？
Where is the telephone?
My head's
Do you
still...
know who I am?
なんかうるさい人が後ろにおる。ちょっと大丈夫？
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
いやー、大変な目にあったね。
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Is your head feeling better?
なんか明らかに覚えてそうな顔してるけど、ごめんな。
You're holding out on me, Jessica.
Please, I want my doctor.
ごめん。
I'm not sure I can answer any more
ごめん、
questions.
怖がってるだけか。ごめんな。
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
Is this going to take a long time?
いや、これはでも反証だな。
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
これで手紙だな。帰ってきてって言ってるよな。
Are you sure I can't sue them?
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
怖い目にあったな。
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
Can you change my bedpan, nurse?
なんか怖がってるよりムッとしてる感じだね。疑ってみる？
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
I know what happened to you, Jessica.
Yeah.
Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
これはもう怖がってる時のあれだろうな。どこでっていう話だからちょっとこれ突っ込めないよな。
Jessica,
よし。
I really need you to help me here.
I remember the mermaid.
Was it the mermaid in the movie too?
No, it was on the front of a building.
うんうん。
We pulled up in front of the mermaid.
はいはいはい。
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
ご両親も
I
心
couldn't do
配
that,
してる。
officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
そうかもしんないけど
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter.
命の
Who the
方
hell
が
is
大事。
that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
よし、任せとけ。
There she goes. Come on.
さあ、行きますよ。そして僕が当たり前のように運転をする。移行ね。移行なんてもう得意よ。こう無茶な運転をせずにね、安全運転で参ります。ただ角を曲がるときはやっぱりちゃんと追いつかないといけないので、OK。
Ballard is definitely up to something.
怪しいよな。ここ大
She
丈夫
seems
だ
to
よ。
have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
ね、本当に。あの人は別に飲まされてなかったのかなってぐらい。
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
いやー、何のことかな。OK。どこ行くの？ずいぶん早い回復だね。そんなに急いでどうしたの？新聞の怒り先これか。はい。聞こえない。
No, I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want.
旦那さんに電話してるんだな。
Well, then make someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls. I'm going to be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I got the film.
なるほど。さあ、こんなに早く入ってバレないかな。オッケー。これちなみにここでなんか回収するものはなさそうだけど、このハンドバッグ何？彼女のものじゃないよね、別に。調べ狩りはできない。
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh shit, you better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place.
まあね。
Or he'd done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just for looking at the body.
そんな有名な人なんだ、
What did you
マ
make
カ
of
ピ
the
ーさ
kid?
んも。
You believe her story? I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
本当にそう。あのクソババ
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
ア。ね。どうしたどうしたどうしたどうしたどうしたどうしたどうしたあなたも意味わからん運転するなびっくりした。今運転任せてるんだけど、あなたも変な運転するな。
Roger, KGPL. 11K en route.
え、行くの？そっち行くの？あ、そう。いや、いいけど別に。あれ？ウィルソンズホテル803号室ってまさに今から行くとこじゃん。え、今から行くとこだ。